This is Ogdj Radio.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Real conversation. You the realest dog. You the realest dog. Real topics.
Blowing up the phone.
Call it live.
The real voice of the streets.
SteadyRadio.com.
All we try to do is keep it 100, man. Keep it real with the streets, because that's where we from, for real. Whatever going on in the streets, we talking about it. And we don't care what nobody say.
The hottest club, baby.
Also, we got to make it or break it. We give our local artists a shot.
New music every week.
And if you missed the show, don't worry about nothing. You can go to YouTube, search Ogdj Radio, and watch every episode whenever you want to. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
Ogdj Radio. We live this.
And now for our
Ogdj's Radio. What's up, DJ A?
What's up, DJ Goldie?
What's up, Tina Ruler?
What's up?
Tina Ruler is back.
Back
She gonna make me put them other episodes up if it kill it.
just because.
She said I'm in.
You in
Yeah.
T, you in it now.
You remember we was little, used to play hide and seek and everybody put their shoe in the middle?
Yeah,
A
that's
good
it.
black booger.
She came in with one foot just sticking
Put it
out.
on
like,
in there,
I'm
huh? I'm playing.
Yeah, we want you to play.
I'm playing.
I used to play a different type of hide and go seek.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I was supposed to know about. She told me that I play hide and go get it.
What? What she know
I
about
didn't
that?
play. I never played.
You
though.
never played that
No,
part.
I ain't played that.
I don't believe that.
You was a tomboy.
Right. It's the beat boy.
She told me before she was kind of like a tomboy, so I used to like tomboy girls.
Me too. They was cool. They played ball with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And then let you see it.
Right.
No, I'll put
They
you in
let
the
you
face
see
and
it.
try to see it.
Caller, you will be on the air. You on
I
the
ain't
air
trying
right
to-
now. Caller, what's up? Caller. Hello.
Hello.
Anyway, like I was saying, is they on the air? Is they turned up?
They should be. Hold on.
Hello? They're not saying that. Anyway, I ain't really have to like be like force you to let me see nothing.
I hope you didn't have to force
I was pretty in the face, slim in the waist, with hoes all over the place. When I was a little nigga, I had grown ladies talking about tap me on my shoulder when you get a little older. It was in my that little Hispanic. See, I'm half Mexican. That Mexican was in my blood, and it seemed like women could sniff it out. They like,
Zesty.
¿Qué pasa? I was just a little dude. I just say something simple like, "You silly, quit playing. Let me see it." I ain't never seen one before. I ain't never seen that before. Yours is bigger than the other ones. I've never seen those.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my mama's, yeah, but no. And then then they go from there. Next thing you know, I'm like, see, we ain't have phones. We just had to take pictures with our
Some
mind
memories.
Yeah, right, and just lock it up in
and
there.
lock it in.
Right.
We ain't have phones that stored numbers, and we used to remember everybody's phone number.
Right.
You had like 5 friends instead of 5,000.
And you know them friends was real.
This dude right now, I bet you couldn't tell me. Some of these dudes don't even know their own mama phone number.
No, they just see mama.
It say mama, right?
Mama.
What you mean you called me? I ain't seen mama pop up. Boy. Well, anyway, man, it's the new year. We got new decisions, new choices. They say it's another chance to get it right.
Right.
So, T, what you doing? What you do for New Year's?
Well, I don't really celebrate New Year's. I was just at home chilling with my son.
Why you don't celebrate New Year's? Religious reasons or just?
Kind of, sort of. I just found out like it's pagan holiday, so I just stay away.
Oh,
from
there's
all
a
that.
lot of that.
Yeah. So
But
just
you,
stay
I
away
used to
from
be
it.
like that. It was
Yeah.
a time I used to be. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I thought about it. I said maybe it started out like that, but it's something different now. Mm-hmm. You know, and it brings joy to people around me. So
True.
if it's making people happy, it's cool.
It's a traditional thing that people do.
Right. I'm not gonna tell my kid it's a such thing as Santa Claus though.
Yeah.
Right, that's
I
right.
I
I
got
will.
the joy of believing in Santa Claus because I got 2
I'm-
older brothers.
I
They
was
broke
nosy.
the memory for me when I was older. Like, ain't no Santa Claus, so I never had the joy
Right.
of even believing in a white man coming in my house.
There you go.
I never believed it from the
Me either.
Because I used to come downstairs and see him wrapping the stuff up. My mother and dad used to hide presents all through the house. And I've been a nosy little nigga since the day I was born. I used to be looking at shit like, what the hell? Whose little Legos? These must be for me.
That's what they call rambling.
Right.
And I found them the whole Legos land set. I found that shit in April.
Oh shit.
No, I come from broke family. Like, we bought Christmas all year round.
Yeah.
Like, they might get one present a month and stash it, and then Christmas we get it all.
Yep.
But I'd have been and looked at it 20 times before Christmas came. I go up under the dresser when they leave and be like, I can't wait to play with this. Ain't no cracks in it. I can't open it or nothing. This mug live. I can't wait till they play with this. I'm going to be good because I'm getting this. That's how it was. You know, we came up like that. So I used to see him wrapping the present, and then on Christmas Day when I unwrapped them and it was the stuff,
Right.
I knew Santa Claus hadn't been there. First of all, there ain't no chimneys in the projects.
Right.
We ain't had no chimneys, so I used to be like, how he get in?
He ain't ring
My
no
brother
doorbell.
like, he must come through the window.
Yeah, Jack boy.
Because if he knock on the door, we gonna see him. Somebody might rob him coming through the front door.
Go take all the toys.
Somebody might rob Santa Claus walking up talking about some ho, ho, ho. Who you talking to, nigga?
Right.
Ho, ho, ho means something all the way different than it did when he first started saying it. Today's topic is what's real and what's fake, what's love and what's hate. Cause I done had some issues in the past few days with some love, hate, real fake relations with niggas. Like, these niggas feminine out here, man.
They all off in their feelings.
These dudes be in their feelings so quick it's crazy.
Man.
They can dish it out, but they can't take it.
And I hate that. And I don't understand why you figure nobody's going to respond to what you put out there. You know what I'm saying? In any kind of way. It could be positive, negative. When you put something out there, expect
a response.
You know
But expect a response with respect.
Exactly. You know, now if you coming all foul and reckless,
sideways, you're going to get a sideways response.
And then you're going to be like, well, huh? And I didn't even, but see.
See, I'll even go so far as sometimes, and in most cases, I answer aggression with humbleness. Because you can kill people with kindness.
Yes,
it really works. It really
enough.
works. Yeah, but you got to be strong.
Everybody back on the air, including the callers. What's up, caller?
Okay, this is the situation. Today's topic is love. I mean, what is real, what is fake, what is love, and what is hate? Because so many people seem to have it twisted, man. Real dudes do real things. Fake dudes do fake things. But sometimes a fake dude can do a real thing, but a real dude can't do a fake thing.
Can't do a fake thing.
No, he don't do fake things. Even if it seemed fake, it was real to him.
Yeah, and I guess that can work that other way, too. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
not
The
necessarily.
fake dude, they see he think he is real right there because
The
it
fake
felt
dude
real
is
to him.
faking everything he do. So anything he do is fake.
It's just fake.
But some dudes be
regardless if he-
fake thinking they real though.
Right. You know.
I'm a
I
hundred.
believe,
But really be faking.
I believe that dudes that's fake know they fake.
But try to act.
That's
with
like
some
saying a
sort of
dude that's
real.
crazy don't know he crazy.
I agree, but if a dude grew up around fake all his life and he grew up to be fake, he ignorant to real.
Oh, exactly. But it's not my place. It's not my place to re-raise him. I can't re-raise him. Once he's fake, he's
But
fake.
I think you should just spread the real.
Exactly.
call
That's
attention
what
to
real
his fake.
dudes do. That's
Right.
exactly what real dudes do. You are so smart. She is so smart. Oh my God, that is exactly what real dudes do. That is exactly what I said in a nutshell. You summed that up so good.
There it is.
Real dudes spread the realness. Fake dudes do what fake dudes do, which is the fakeness.
It's the fakeness.
Spread fake too.
Because guess what? A fake dude was taught by another fake dude that told him that fake shit was real.
Right.
So is he to blame? Maybe not. He might not be responsible for his fake development, but he's responsible for the continuation of it because at
the
some
fake
point
dynasty.
in his fake journey, somebody
fake
told him
dynasty.
he was on a fake ass path.
So that he's part of that fake dynasty. He was taught about the fake. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody told him at some point, you on a fake ass path. You fake. And he just said, man, no, I'm not. I'm real.
There
But
you
then
go.
by the time the fifth or the sixth person tell you fake,
You gotta question your life.
you got to question it.
Yeah, you gotta, yeah.
Have I
There's
been lied
evidence
to?
there. Like Bill Cosby. I ain't think he did it at first.
Me
But by
neither.
the 50th person, I thought it was some questionable things must have
He
happened.
did something, but then it's kind of still out.
That whole
for me on
story,
that.
I think
Yeah.
they taking advantage. I think, you got to think about the times when it started. Except they was probably sniffing coke and everything. Bill probably just took advantage of the situation. He see she already pilled. Come over, slide over,
I seen the Mimi that
What's
said
up?
that summed it up for me. I saw a Mimi that summed it up for me real simple. They said if they was drugged, how they remember all that stuff?
True.
Yeah.
How you remember all that stuff?
So it could be some, a little bit of fabrication
A
going on.
little bit of
or,
everything, right.
Or it could
And
have been.
every lie is a little bit of truth in it, though.
So
Every
they-
story.
They was getting high, but the what happened while they was getting high and after
Right.
is the question.
Right.
Because they was getting high with Bill.
Yeah.
They was taking part in his drugs and his wine.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they do together. They was doing that
That
anyway.
special juice.
Right, there you go. But he didn't give him the role that they wanted. He didn't give him a part that they wanted.
Right.
And so you feel like they held a grudge all this time
Yeah.
and waited for their chance to strike.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's possible.
40 years later and shit.
I think it's possible, but I don't think it's probable.
Or
I'll have to beg the
Or
devil.
what about he was paying them off and the bank closed, so now they saying something. No, man, we need that money still. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta say something
I think
about
it's a little bit of all of that.
It could be some of all that. It actually, like she said, it could be some of all
I
that.
think for some women, they was already high. He came over and made the best of the situation. And I think for some women, he probably was like, damn, I want her. Put a little, she didn't even know it up in there. Like,
Some she ain't even know it.
she ain't even know it.
I've never heard it referred to like that.
So she ain't even know
Some
it.
she ain't even know
I'm
it.
keeping that one T the ruler. I'm keeping that
telling
one.
you.
I'm keeping
Girl,
that.
she's like, what happened? Like, you ain't even know it. You did not even know it.
like, you good? You ain't even know it.
But anyway, man. Okay, this is what I think we need to come up with, some type of clear definitions of the real and fake. And because some of these dudes think they showing love when actually they hating. Okay, so this one DJ dude, I put up a post on Facebook. Everybody that's following me on Facebook should be able to see it still because I left it up there just so you can see the type of mentality that we dealing with as DJs in the culture and in the, I'm not going to take it down. And he can't do nothing about it because it's on my timeline. So, anyway, I put up a post saying tag a DJ that you think can win a DJ battle. And I furthermore said on the post that I'm going to allow NS7s and 1200 turntables, and I'm going to allow dicers and Q-point triggers and dicers and stuff. So that's going to be allowed because I believe it's a new age of DJ. I believe DJs have evolved into a different state. I've been all over the city listening to all kind of DJs. I come over prison and try to get back in the game. I got to go see what's going on. I got to go to the streets. I got to go to the clubs and hear what they playing and see what they doing.
Right.
In order for me to compete or catch up in any type of way, shape, or form, or fashion. So anyway, I put this post up, and dude jumps on the post like, he jumped on the post and say something like, that's going to be a fake battle if NS7s go against 1200s. Well, first of all, it's none of your business. I mean, if you're not in the battle, you don't even have an opinion about the battle for real.
Right.
And if you did have a question, you should have directed it to me in a question form instead of an accusation.
The approach was all wrong.
The whole approach was wrong, and I felt like he approached it as if I was the dude to talk to like that, or he felt like I was the dude to come at. Man,
Or he was just that
I'm gonna have to
comfortable.
let this caller go. He got too much background noise going on.
Bye.
Bye. 216-939-5087. But if you ain't talking, please put your phone on mute.
There you go.
So, dude, I guess he thought I was the dude to talk to like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he had some spinach, some Wheaties, or whatever it was
Or
to
just
build
that
up
comfortable.
courage. I mean, I always kind of looked up to dude. I defend dude. Like, I done met so many dudes since I've been home that talk shit about dude. And I kept on saying, man, maybe he just different, man. Maybe you perceiving it wrong. He probably don't mean no harm. Because when I fuck with him, he seemed like a cool dude. He seemed like the type of individual.
You got that background noise going on.
It's like we gonna get in touch with you. It don't
Right,
matter.
they calling me while I'm on the air like they
Answer
don't
that
even
phone.
care, right?
You ain't gonna answer that one. You gonna answer this one, nigga.
I'll blow you up.
This one, if people do that, now, that should be another topic for another time, though.
Right.
Why do you do that? Why blow me up?
Because I allow it. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm saying, okay, he got an opinion, that's cool. But then when his opinion turned into what I perceive to be hate. Now, I perceive it to be hate is if I go on a post and I tell these dudes I'm giving away $800, $5, $250, and $50, first, second, third place. I say, my whole intention is to have two categories, NS7s, turntables. The winner of the NS7s and the turntable battle go against each other for the first and second place prize. I've worked on both. Mm-hmm. It takes skill to do both.
Yeah.
It's not the equipment. It's the person behind the equipment. It's nothing a person with an NS7 can do that I can't do with two turntables and some cue-point triggers, some dicers.
To interrupt you right quick, Goldie, I saw somebody on Facebook today that was mixing with two reel-to-reel tapes.
Yeah, I saw that too.
You saw that Mr. Tape for Russia.
Right.
He was cutting, man.
And he was going ham.
But he was killing it.
That's furthermore is my point. It's not the equipment. It's the person behind the equipment. You either got it or you don't. A judge, whatever judges we pick, trust and believe they're going to be from a background where they can obviously see the level of skill that's involved with your performance. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to be unfair. It's going to be fair. And I'm a DJ, so you know I'm going to make it fair. Because I'm going to make it how I would want it for me. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? I got the money. I got an organization to put up the money. I got the venue. I got everything we need. All I needed was the DJs, and that was the purpose of the post. I wanted to spark conversation, not accusation. Right. I wanted to spark socialization, not separation.
And it was definitely conversation.
I wasn't trying to say. The whole thing was to bring the NS7 DJs into the forum with the 1,200 DJs, so maybe they can learn from one another. Right. Iron sharpens iron.
Yep, steel sharpens steel. You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying? When these dudes come with these dudes, I had my nephew carry some crates of records the other day, and I looked at him when he was done. I said, I used to do that every night.
Mm-hmm. 5, 6, 7,
by
8,
myself
9
with 8 crates of records. 4 big ass speakers, turntables, everything.
That's working out.
But see, he learned something from that. Mm-hmm. It's like when he might not have understood. It was like the Karate Kid when he kept telling them wax on, wax off.
Right.
The new Karate Kid when he said hang the clothes up. Anyway, this dude, he caught all these fillers and all these complexes to the point where he just lashed out on the post and said, don't even worry about it. That's why I'm going to have it. And his voice didn't sound. This is how the words sounded because he used all caps in a couple places. He said, don't even worry about it. I'm going to throw a DJ battle on the same night you throw your DJ battle.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to give away more money than you. Good luck with your get-together. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You can go right to Facebook and see it. It's right there. I said, man, is this dude serious?
He bitter about something.
I texted, I responded to it like, do you even hear yourself? I hear that. What's that? Stop that. That's how his feelings was popping. Dude, man, he just went off on this tangent, and I just said, man, let me block this dude before he say something that he can't come back from.
Right, for you make him.
Because I don't like hurting nobody in no way, shape, form, or fashion, physically, mentally, or spiritually, or financially. I like spreading love. I like spreading respect. I like living by example, being an example for people that's younger than me or people that's old as me to take from. You know what I'm saying?
Always learn from
when
each
I'm
other.
off the porch, I'm a different person because I know it's lights, camera, action.
Right.
I know somebody watching my every move and they picking up on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm doing the right thing and following through, and then you got your little groupies. You had a couple people that jumped in like, yeah, I feel, but the majority, I got like 30 calls.
Well, everybody got a fan.
I got between 30 calls and inboxes. Altogether, I got over 30 responses to that text in private.
Right.
That didn't want to go on the text. They calling me, Goldie, give him a pass. Goldie, please let it go. I'm going to holler at him, Goldie. And I'm like, he a grown-ass man. I gave him several chances to be humble.
Don't do it.
Man, I said on the phone, I said, fam, this is not a debate. I said, this is not a debate. It's I ain't want to be sounding cold, but it's like it or not. Right. It's leave it or love it.
And it's like, dude, you don't have to do it. Like, ain't nobody asking you.
Ain't nobody asking you to participate. It's take it or leave it.
Could have kept scrolling.
Right. I said, could you? And I said, let it go, please. Could you please? I put please. That's begging a man.
Don't make me hurt you.
Please let it go.
Right.
Then I went on again another time, and I said, he kept going. He said, well, that still don't mean that. It's still going to be a whack-ass battle. I said, look, my nigga. I said, please, let's just dead the whole thing. This is the last time I'm going to be humble. And I said it just that plain. I said, this is my last attempt at being humble. Please let it go.
Right.
Please. Mm-hmm. Dude kept going with it. I said, I'm a block dude because he gonna
right. He gonna end up pissing you off.
He done pissed off so many dudes in the DJ circle that his choices is slim.
Right.
He what I call an old bitter dude.
That's why I just said he bitter. That's somebody you give him enough rope, he gonna hang himself.
He old and he bitter. He don't want to see these young dudes do nothing. I'm telling him you ain't even in it. I wouldn't even want you to be in it. It's an opportunity for these.
You ain't eligible.
He been in all the DJ battles since we was young.
Oh yeah.
If he ain't won a DJ battle yet, he ain't gonna never win one.
Do he do his own battles like how you?
No, he doesn't. That's another point. He not doing. I've been gone 6 years since I left. It ain't been a DJ battle. You ain't done nothing.
He the one that need the luck.
You ain't done nothing. I sit here. I've been gone all this time, and I could probably count on two hands how many DJs in the city that's still around and still relevant.
Right.
You could be around and be irrelevant. Mm-hmm. I see dudes standing around the club all the time. They still standing there, irrelevant as a motherfucker. If you ain't relevant, you might as well not be there.
Just move out.
But I can count on two hands how many DJs still doing anything and still relevant. And I used to count him amongst them because at least he's still DJing in more than one club.
Right.
Yeah. On a regular basis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He got spots.
He not even from here. He not even born here. And these dudes here showed him love. And this is the thanks they get. A dude coming in hating on some young dudes. And I said my page got a no hating clause with a no negativity attachment amended to it or something like that. Right. I said I'm paraphrasing now, but I'm saying I just said that out there. I didn't say you hating or you doing this or you doing that. I was doing non-blameful communication. He felt like the shoe fit him or something and just jumped right in. He must have felt like he was hating.
That's a hater.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you,
this shit for so long.
Fake niggas know they fake. Haters know they hating. Because if a dude tell you, dude, that sound like you hating. And I ain't going to say I ain't never hated on nobody in my life. I play hate on people.
What's play hate?
Play hating is like you say, look at my new person, be like, that's probably fake. Where you get that?
Okay, you just fucking
that's
around.
Play, right, that's play hating. But I'm not going to be like, everything that bitch got is fake. Did you see them fake ass lashes and the fake ass boots? Why am I looking at you that hard? If you so fake, why do I give a fuck if I'm real?
Now that's women. I know all about that.
That's exactly. Exactly. Oh my God, you're so smart. She just said it and I ain't even prompt her to say nothing. Mm-hmm. That's a bitch trait. That's female shit. Men don't do that.
No.
You know how many men as DJs call my phone, Goldie, don't let that shit get to you doing some positive shit for the community. You just got out of prison. You got your shit back on track. These niggas been out here all this time, ain't doing nothing. And this is the consensus. This is what I'm steady hearing. Mm-hmm. And to the point where I said, you know what? I would be ignorant if I acted on my negative feelings right now.
That's it.
I'm too grown for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I got to fall back. But I tell you, man, I will humiliate this dude on these turntables. Talking about he put a post up, put up a stack. On a stack, niggas, that it? Put up a title, put up a deed.
Yep.
Okay, right.
Let's quit talking about little punk ass money. I can make that in a couple weeks DJing.
Mm-hmm.
Put them assets out there.
Put something up that you gonna miss.
Right.
Cause your reputation gonna be burnt up. Cause I'm gonna drag you through the mud.
You know what
I'm
I'm
be like, well, how my rent set up? I ain't got no deed.
You feel me? I don't understand people, man. How could, especially these old dudes. I told you, I can't stand an old dude. They don't want nothing to change. They think everything's supposed to stay original. Everything's supposed to stay. Ain't nothing. They even rewrote the Bible. Yep. How many translations do we got since we've been alive? I'm talking about in our lifetime, though.
They done rewrote, took things out.
They done invented at least 3 different versions in our lifetime of the word.
Mm-hmm.
So that should tell you everything's gonna change. They took God out of school. They took cursive. They took clocks. Everything changed. They tear down buildings, build new buildings. Everything changes. You either gonna embrace the change or you're gonna get left behind. Don't be bitter that you left behind though, cause we invited you on a trip.
There's a stay old ass in the back.
You ever seen one of them? I saw a movie the other day. It was 10 people that was stuck on. I saw a movie, Moby Dick, that new Moby Dick, Hard to
Was it
See.
good?
Yeah, hard
Good
to
as
see.
hell.
Was it?
They wound up stranded on the island. You know, the Moby Dick that tore their boat up. And like 4 of them stayed behind. Like, man, we ain't taking our chances on that water. We'd rather chill on the island. Okay, bye. We ain't about to argue. We ain't about to debate. We
Right.
ain't about to nothing. I'm getting in the boat. You can either stay here or get in the boat. You want to stay here? Well, only thing you got a question. We got a question. We trying to get the fuck home.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Rather die trying on it. You know what I'm saying? I try this. You can stay here on this island and do whatever. You know
That's what I'm saying. If you gonna roll, you gonna roll. If you ain't gonna roll, you're gonna get left behind.
There you go.
Don't get mad when 10 years from now we pull up on the yacht talking about, hey, y'all still out there? And you skin and bones tomorrow. Wait, been out here for 30 years. Nigga, you should have gotten the boat when we left.
There you go.
That's how times is, man. It changes, it grows, and it expands. And if you don't want to expand or change or grow with it, you're going to get left behind every time. And the one thing about these older dudes is they forget that they had a time. Everybody got a time. Every age has a time. Every generation has a time, a golden era, if you want to say, a moment when in that generation where everything was just gravy. It's their turn now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we should be.
They got NS7. We invented the NS7. My generation invented the sync button, invented beat matching, invented the BPM counters. All this stuff came into fruition during our lifetime. So we arming them with the tools and knocking them for using them.
That sound kind of,
Oh, y'all killed everybody in my village with guns. That's some bullshit.
Once you get you a gun.
No, y'all dead.
Exactly. That's it.
That was the end result. Y'all dead. We killed you with guns just because y'all still using knives.
And
Right.
spears.
Y'all invented guns, but y'all think we wasn't gonna bring them to the battle?
Right.
They invented the guns. We all had knives, but y'all invented guns, gave them to us, and then mad when we brought them to the knife fight.
Mm-hmm.
You invented a car and said only real racers race horse and buggy. You mad because I drove a car to the buggy race?
I thought it was a race.
It's just a regular race.
It's a race.
It was just a race.
There, how you get
But
there?
in his mind, no, this is the point. It's just a race, but in his mind, it's the buggy race because that's what he want to ride. So it got to be what he want to ride. That's that egotistical, narcissistic bullshit that's holding us back as a culture, as a people, and as a nation of people that's in this culture.
They worry about the wrong things.
Yep. And he's wanted something to say and add to it.
Man, if anything,
relevant.
and whenever other people have events, I go there to be a part of that atmosphere.
Supporter.
Come down there and be part of the atmosphere. Be positive. Congratulate these young dudes. Be like, boy, I remember when all we had was these 2 turntables. Y'all turning up with this good new stuff.
Right.
That's what I want to hear. That's what they want to hear. Encourage them to keep the craft going.
That's
Right.
it.
Look how many clubs is DJing off playlists and laptops.
A lot.
A lot.
Just about everywhere I go.
Yep.
The art is dying, and that's because we're not breathing life into it.
Right.
You got some of these newer clubs that's coming out. I want a turntablist, and God bless their heart, because they keep people like me with a job.
Right.
Because they want to see me mixing and scratching, doing tricks. They don't want to just hear the music pop on, pop on, pop
Right.
on.
It's a show. You know what I'm saying?
I was
It's
about to say that. It's
Sure.
an entertainment to hear him scratching it up, making something out of scratching.
Right.
If I came to the
Linda.
Omens, and I'm telling
Right.
you, and I ain't lying, if I'm lying, I'm flying, I DJ for the biggest crowd in the city on a weekly basis. A consistent crowd, not, oh, it's just jumping this week. I have at least 300 people every Saturday night. And do you know if I came in there and just started playing a playlist, they would boo me off the stage. They would bomb the DJ booth. What the hell wrong with Goldie?
Hey, you got to get him up out of there. He ain't rocking
Like,
it.
go to them fell asleep.
You're right.
Man, that crowd be moving like the water in the ocean, man. Any DJ's dream is to see a crowd like the crowds I see. To see the crowd just waving like this to the beat. It's waving. It ain't just jumping like this. It's waving because they feeling they riding with me. They want that real turntable, that soulful feel that when I touch them turntables, it do. I get that. I do the same thing with an NS7 though. Because it ain't the music, it's the dude behind it playing it.
Right.
You go to clubs.
Yep.
Which would you rather have, the real DJ or the fake DJ?
I'd rather have a real DJ. Like I said, I like to hear blending, what he called it. I like to hear the blending, the scratching. It turn you up. Like when I was younger, I didn't like it because I didn't know about DJ. I used to be like, oh, they messing the song up. But as you get older, it's an art form, so you like it. And plus, if you're in a bar, it just make things better. Hear two of your favorite songs blending together, and then you scratching them up. Like that's what add on to it, right?
Man, like you said, two dudes went into a DJ battle, the World DMC DJ battle, and did an exhibition with two real players in the mixer.
And killed it. He was killing the crowd.
Because they found a tool that they could use to express themselves through the art of DJing, and that's the tool they used. I'm not going to get mad at an artist for putting down his paintbrushes and picking up a magic marker.
Right. I'm going to be like, oh, he can do it in that medium, too.
Right. Switch it up.
Do that, too.
Versatile.
Right.
Right.
Because that dude was
That's
cutting
the
with
difference between... Go ahead.
That dude was cutting with the tape deck, man, and he was using the damn fader. He was messing with the little thing inside the tape reel. You know what I'm saying?
The tracking bar.
Yeah, the tracking bar. He was messing with that thing. I'm like, man.
Listen. This is the difference between real and fake love and hate. I love what I do. I love this craft, and I'm probably going to die doing it. I love it. You hear me? I don't do it for the money. The money is what I get for doing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't do it for the money. I get the money for doing it. I love it. You feel me? I always did. Even when I was too embarrassed, I used to be kind of embarrassed to tell dudes I was a DJ because I was surrounded by so many other types of people. But now that I'm a grown-ass man, I don't have no problem whatsoever telling dudes I do this because I love it.
Right.
The Omas MC just made me the official club DJ, gave me my colors and everything. Congratulations to me.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That was the best congratulations I got ever. I don't know. I'm going to call my mother like somebody that topped you, man. Congratulations to you off the I've been there for almost 2 years, though, on an every week basis. And a lot of people don't realize, man, as a DJ, you give up so much for the love of this DJ game. Man, I haven't had a Saturday off in 2 years. I haven't went nowhere on a Saturday night but the same club for 2 years. And it's not because I can go DJ anywhere else. I can go DJ at a few different spots, but this is where I like to be. This is where I like to do my thing because I'm surrounded by family, a pseudo family. I'm surrounded by extended family. Jack, Ebony, Mo P, Ike, Amy, Shaq, the Puerto Rican security guard that ain't even Puerto Rican. I'm surrounded by a family. These people I know won't let nothing happen to me. He ain't Puerto Rican.
He's something.
He don't know a lick of Spanish. He just got Hispanic features.
All right.
He got a lot of Hispanic features. I asked him, I said, is you Puerto Rican? He said, no. I said, what are you? Black. I said, okay.
Somewhere down the line.
Something happened. I mean, maybe you in denial. I was there before. I believe what Mama said. I was in denial for a minute. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I can respect it. That's what you said. If you told me you was a purple American, I'll call you Perk. I mean, that's fine. Be who you are. This is a good dude, as far as I'm concerned.
That's all that count.
That's all that count. We like a family there, though. We've been there so long. And ain't nobody there by force. We all there by choice. Only person there with they got definite obligation is the owner. And he been there. I've been there down there as long as him. Me and him, I grew up in that bar, man. This is my family, man. When I tell you, man, I wouldn't let nothing happen to me, I mean it. When stuff break out, I just stand there and watch it. And if I think it for 1 minute they can't handle it, I'm going to jump out there like I'm security because I'll be damned if y'all tear this spot up.
Right.
This is where we eating at.
Right.
You ain't going to shit where we eat at.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Man, I like. Have you heard this new song by Jeremiah called "Past That"? Caller, you on there? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This A Money, what's up?
What's up, A Money? We had a little technical difficulty. I see you was trying to call.
I know.
Well, you on the air live?
On the air now. Say something. She like,
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year to you.
What's going on?
No, we just up here doing this little radio show we call Ogdj Radio.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's not how any of this works.
We do what we do.
This is how this works. You listening to the show, and you know what we talking about, and then you call in with something to add to the topic. That's how it works.
I
So
mean,
what's love?
Love is love. I mean, it don't take
Love
no
is
rocket
real.
scientist. Love is real. You know when somebody genuinely cares about you. Love is when somebody gives of themselves for the betterment of you.
Right.
If somebody giving of themselves to help you, like I actually do tests on my friends, and I might be guilty. I might be foul for that, but whatever. I have to find out. I have to know. I have to know if these people it has my best interest at heart. You feel what I'm saying? I'll call a dude and be like, man, I ain't got nothing to eat, man. You got something I can eat over there? Knowing they got some food.
yeah, and then they won't share.
Yeah,
Right.
man, I ain't got nothing to eat.
My
I'm hungry
EBT card
too.
ain't even charged up though yet. But last month when you came over my house, I said, get what you want on the refrigerator.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just me. And I ain't saying I'm no realer for doing that. That's just how I was raised. I got a wolf pack mentality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's love though. That did you eat? You hungry? You cold?
When I see a dude, I say, how you
Praying
doing,
for
man? You
somebody,
all
that's
right?
love. That's
I
endearment.
mean that. A lot of dudes will walk up to you, hey, how you doing? You all right? And don't mean it. They're just saying it to be saying it. I
Right.
mean it.
Or they want to hear some business, like, oh, well, tell me all about it.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got shot one time,
that's
man.
love.
I laid up in the hospital and I started seeing all these faces. And there was this one particular face that made me have an epiphany that I stuck with to this day. DJ AR, they all came to see me, but then dude came to see me. And I said, man, these dudes is not coming to see me to see if I'm recovering. They coming to see me to see how fucked up I am so they can run and go tell that. Mm-hmm. So they can run and be like, oh, it don't look like Goldie ever going. When I got out the hospital, I said, oh, Goldie ain't going to never walk again. Goldie got paralyzed. I done heard all kind of stuff. Like, no, man.
You'll be
It
surprised.
was an instrument spine. It never was in my back.
Nope.
It's like that game people used to play when they was younger, when you whisper in somebody's ear and see when by the time it get back to you, it's completely
Absolutely.
different. You're like, he got shot in the head. He's still alive though. Like it's amazing.
Well, I love you all. That's my love.
We appreciate that. We love you too.
Hey, Money, we can see your love. We ain't got it. It ain't
the
no
phone.
question. Your love ain't no question. Not even through the phone. She came here and was on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't tell you. You missed it, T. The Relay Money and them came down.
And broke it all the way down.
I'm about to post that episode.
They were very
I
real,
just finished-
not fake.
I'm almost finished editing. I can't say finished. It was had some rough audio because they kept
Hey,
moving their
Money was
face with the
real.
mic.
Right, and he had something real to say. Hey,
He
Money
had
was
something
saying
real. That's the
real.
only reason why I edited because the content was,
It was
so
too real, huh?
So raw. I can't just let it go. So I'm gonna post it.
Raw and uncut.
But you'll be
Yes,
able to
it
see it.
will.
But hey, Money them came down and had a great show with us,
Yes, they
and
did.
that's love.
Right.
She
Yeah.
didn't ask me for no gas money.
He just came down.
I'm coming back. I'm
She
coming back
came
from
down
New
on
York,
reconnaissance.
and if you guys will have me,
wouldn't.
you know, I really want to extend myself when I come back. I really want to do something for you, which is going to give you much more exposure, and I'm going to actually put up my own money to do it. So I can't tell you
love.
when I'm coming, but I'm going to be coming, you know, between March and April to do that.
Now that's how you flirt
That's
with
love.
it.
Not you got my.
That's how you flirt with it.
That's love right there.
That's how you.
That's how you say it right there.
You see, T. Ruler coming here talking about some. I'm about to put these flyers up, and I just lick my lips like, for real.
That's so sensitive.
What the hell with the moon?
That's
For
so
real.
hot.
You about to put up some flyers. Gotta help sell some tickets to the cabaret.
No,
Get the
for real.
Ooh, wait.
You hungry?
Boy, you crazy.
Shit. That's what turned me on.
Who's the sexy lady that I hear with the great voice?
Thank you.
See, I told her.
My name is T the Ruler.
She don't think her voice is good.
Yeah, I don't really like hearing myself. But thank you for the compliment.
I don't like hearing myself either, but your name is what?
T the Ruler.
T the Ruler?
Yeah.
She's a ruler.
All right.
Running it.
That's a marketable name.
Thank you.
T. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The ruler.
I hear A.
That's it.
Oh, hey.
What's up? What's up, A Money?
Everybody on here be trying to shine. They, you know what? You shine brighter than diamonds. But y'all all got that sexy swag. You know, when we hearing you from the other end, it's just like you want to stay. Like, don't hang up on me.
It's so many levels of hate in this industry and so many levels of love that sometimes it's hard to differentiate. Like you might think that somebody love you, but actually they hating on you, and vice versa.
It's them frenemies.
It's hard. Sometimes it get hard to even separate them because it's so much bullshit in the game that don't have to be in the game. So much extra. That's what they call it now. That's what the young guys say, extra.
Yeah, very.
Like, you ain't got to have all that extra. We don't even need all that.
True story.
You know, all it takes
I want
is...
DJ Goldie to give me a track so I could put it out. He playing games. Don't y'all think he should put out a track? I'm talking about majorly.
Put it out there.
Yeah, I think so too. I've been
I almost recorded a song a couple of days ago, for real though. I almost did. I was sitting there with the track playing, and I jotted down half a verse, and then I got sidetracked. But I said, man, I haven't done this in a minute. I need to get into it. I don't know, man. It's just I feel like I'm getting too old. I don't know what it is.
Just give it some time. Play with it. See what works for you.
I really need a young woman to come and give me that boost. I need to just come and stand behind a soldier and just be like, fight, daddy, fight.
Make that rhyme.
Hey, you ain't never been about to get in a fight at school, and then your girlfriend been in the corner.
Yep, and then you see it, it's like,
Right.
She ain't got to say nothing but give me the look like, you fighting? Oh, it's so
did you just go extra?
I'm going extra. I just got a boot.
Good milk dudes.
I remember one time I was getting chased home by these dudes, and my dad and my mom walked out the front door, and my mom
gotta turn around.
Man, my mother looked at me, and I seen my mother, and I guess maybe I had the confidence to know that they weren't gonna let me die.
Right.
But I turned around, I got to working. It was like 3 dudes.
Hey, I can tell you a brief little story that you mentioned that. I never knew how it would be, you know, being a single mother of 3, 2 girls and a son. But I was like a pack of wolves by myself. Like someone would call me and say, somebody picking with your daughter and your son. And, you know, and I was so skinny, all I had was butt, you guys. I was not as thick as I am now. I was so skinny. And you would think I would jump off the porch, miss every stair to get to my kids. And I was out there in the street with them like, oh, call y'all mamas. And if you can't call your mamas, you might as well accept this butt whooping.
Right.
And people would know that, you know, do not mess with her kids. And when I look back on it and my kids talk about it and their friends talk about it, you know, I crack up. But then I'm like, was I crazy?
No, you taking care of
Just out in the street like I'm gangster granny or something.
Well, see, you get that courage, you get that strength because it's something you care about. That's that love. When it's something you care about, you're going to give of yourself.
Right. You got to protect the family, so, you know.
You're going to risk your life.
By all means.
You're going to risk your safety because your safety means nothing to what you love.
Right.
You'll risk your safety because you love it. That's love. People
So nobody better not bother you, DJ Goldie. I got your back. I got your back, A. I got yours, too. What's her name again? The Ruler.
That's it.
T the Ruler. And
I'm
together
coming
we're a team
all the way from New York.
You all the way in New York?
Yes.
Getting that bread everywhere.
We gonna get it together. I'm telling y'all. You know, I put together some things where I'm gonna say the grace of God, and you know, it just seemed like things just fell into place like pearls off a string, and you know, and that's why I said the first thing I thought of was like, you know what, I want to offer this up to DJ Goldie and his team, you know, and help them get more exposure for whatever it is, you know. So, you know, to God be the glory. And when I saw the topic, you know, it just made me think of it even more, because as all the people that we know in Ohio, you know, the line should be blowing up. The hallway, you know, people should be standing around the corner in the hallway to support, you know, someone doing something positive, doing something great with their life. But if you can't get it from your own city, you know, you got to branch out. And that's what I do. You know, I got branches here, there, and everywhere. If you can't get it here at what you call home, you got to go. No matter how you got to do it, you just got to get up and go.
Right. Networking.
Yep, that's it. And move around and you find somebody that do love you. You know what I'm saying? And we'll show you that, you know, and that's cool, because you never know who you might run into that really is into what you are into. You know what I'm saying? Until you get out there and move and shake and circulate. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be like Miss Silly on Color Purple. Somebody love me.
Oh, God. He's a comedian, yes.
She was like, my kid's in Africa. Mama.
How could you hate DJ Goldie? The topic shouldn't even have hate in it, because he is so funny. Like, you're so lovable. Even if I think someone get mad at you, it couldn't last for long. I couldn't see it.
I'd have been, but see, because I got a weird sense of humor. Because when I first saw Color Purple, like, I watched it with my aunt, and we always used to watch it and cry together.
I'll say, well, I thought it was funny.
It's like about 4 places where you cry, but like after the second time or the third time, I started seeing funny stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I just started thinking everything was a joke. Like, what? I'm like, they just came from Africa, and that's what they had on? They ain't decided to buy no jeans and the shirt when they got here. They still got on the African
mama.
Right, and I know they ain't got no deodorant on.
And that down south heat too.
They got down south heat. They got worse than that. They got African.
No, I was talking about coming back over here with no.
Oh yeah. But they ain't have nothing on in their life. The guy who taught me how to do camera work and everything, his name is I ain't gonna say his name. His name is Charlie. Charlie taught me all the stuff, but Charlie went to Africa, so he told me about Africa. He said that when he first got off the plane, it smelled like burnt wood. Like wood was burning everywhere, because that's how they cook with.
Right.
They burn wood fires, you know. And then he told me about scratch farmers, how a scratch farmer, like, they find any little patch of dirt and just plant some corn. And you better not mess with that corn. If that corn don't belong to you, because you never know.
They have corn and stuff about that.
Right.
I saw that on TV.
You never know who watching it. Because the person whose corn it is could be standing in the cut, like, if he touch my corn, my machete going to
My machete.
And they out there. And then he told me about body odor. He was just like, man, nobody wears deodorant. He was like, they think we smell like perfume. He said, they think we stink when we come around. Close the door.
So do they smell, like, do they even have a smell since they, like?
No, he said, he rode in a cab bike. You know the little bassinet with the bike on the front?
Right.
And they pedal. He said, man, and dude was riding, and the faster he rode, the harder the wind was blowing. He said, and the buggy was catching all the wind and the funk.
Damn.
He said he felt like he was in the funk
And
tornado.
that's true, because I was looking at YouTube, and I saw a video, and it was like 4 or 5 guys, and they were saying why they would love to be with American women, because they love their African women, but they were saying, like, they don't have any sense of the hygiene aspect, and they look like they're tired of that. And,
I can only imagine what the woman smell like.
Did you just say that?
Ooh, and you know, hair keep odors too. So you
If
know,
the man ain't wearing no deodorant,
that woman, and we as women, we got a lot of things. Like, we gotta take care of ourselves. You gotta hold it up. So you can't just be bushy down there. You know, hair trap odors. So, can only imagine you down there working in the field, lifting all that stuff on your head. Stank.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. Hey,
funk.
hey, we weren't supposed to say nothing. I was gonna let her go on and tell me all about it.
I mean, I don't know much about the funk, but I just
I'm
felt
talking
like
about
pubic hair
tell me all about the
holds
female
bacteria
things they
and
got going on.
smells and
Right.
moisture
Women's bodies are
anyway.
way more
So
complicated.
you know, if not just for a woman to keep it trimmed up or keep
That's
it
exactly
off,
why I like
you know, and
jacuzzi.
or as low as possible. The man should too, and sometimes, you know, that woman who has a man, she should, you know, interact with him and tell him, hey, let me trim you up a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because men just, you know, let it hang and swing. They might clean it up, but they don't know that take some of that hair off because it's bacteria there, and it's no telling what you're trying
See,
to
the thing
engage
about-
in, especially if you
Thing
have no
about
limits in your sexuality
It's
with
a
him.
thing. It's a thing about
Yeah.
bacteria. Bacteria needs two things to grow. It needs an absence of light and it needs moisture. Now, see, it's two things that's not gonna happen with me. One is I'm not gonna allow bacteria a chance to grow. It has to have a germination period. It has to have the chance to develop into its actual bacteria self. Most of the bacteria is derived from dead skin cells that rot on the hairs. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little smart. So
Professor Golden.
I stay washing up. I stay in the shower. I'm talking about I'm in the shower more than the soap.
Don't shrivel
I
up
was
now.
raised. Oh, if I shrivel up, I'll bounce right back though. Harder than that. What is it talking about? Anyway, quit playing. I'm just saying, I was raised up in a house where, like, okay, I see you a big, thick young man. It's okay to be a big man, but don't be a big, funky man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
hate them ones that be
self-conscious.
outside big and sweating, shirt all wet.
It has been times.
I like
It
big
hasn't been
men,
time.
but if they smell
because
good,
that
if
ain't
they
kept up.
keep themselves up,
Especially with my
you
hair.
know, I have not met one, no, honestly, you know what I'm saying, that does not do that, because I'm not around them type of people, and the people that I do be around, you know, they just look fluffy, they smell good, they
teddy
feel
bears.
good. I mean, I don't like no real skinny bone-on-bone man. I'm not hating on them as the topic is. That's just not for me. I want to sell some meat against my meat.
That's
Don't say that.
Conversation
ever
to take a
again.
whole nother
It's
turn.
about to. You're already at that
Just
turn.
So while we're talking about meat,
Right. You just turned down a dark alley with a small light. She just said, I love to feel some meat on my meat.
meat. No, let me shut that.
That's
You just
extreme-
told me what I need some
That's
oxygen.
that's extremely erotic coming from a woman when you're talking to a man.
I mean, it's true.
I got a whole lot of
Honestly,
meat.
you can't have a fat cat and be messing with a skinny dad. So
Right. I don't like no skinny girl. I like a wearable person, round off, with like black leggings on and a gray sweatshirt.
You're silly.
I like a
gray
figure. I like stuff to grab on. I got one of those minds that stay moving. It's hard. That's one of the reasons why I can relate to my nephew sometimes, because it's hard for me to stay bored. I got actually 3 computers hooked up, and DJ Ed, I'm gonna tell you, I'll bounce from project to project, completing them simultaneously, because my attention span is messed up now. It always been like that. I just like to do more than one thing. I get bored doing the same thing over and over.
DJ
So,
Goldie, you just
when it
need that
comes to-
cupcake. You know, that's it.
Need that cupcake.
So when it comes to like a woman, she got to have other things for me to do while we doing other things. Like it got to be more than one thing to do. We can't be going at it and you ain't got nothing else to play with in the process. Because I'm gonna be okay. We got this going on now. I'm about to mix and scratch over here. Then I'm gonna turn these knobs right here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna want to do other things. See, I never had an issue with 4-play, 5-play, 6 or 7-play.
Me either.
Oh, shit.
That's great.
Tell me about it.
I don't.
Let me find out you want about 6 or 7 flavors in one setting.
Oh, Yeah, I like flavors. 30.
Getting
I'll give you some hot oils.
Flavors.
See, that's one thing. That's one thing I never see. I ain't
DJ,
never. I
go
wanna-
radio.
when I taste something, I wanted to have a consistency to it. Now, see, they invented stuff for women that's unfair. It's completely unfair, especially to men who partake in different things to inebriate themselves. Why would you come into a room with me? First of all, sexy as fuck. Second of all, with some black leggings on.
Oh, God.
And third, smelling like kiwi melon. Oh, Lord. You come around me smelling like Jolly Ranchers and I got the munchies. That's gonna end bad for it's not gonna end bad for nobody, but it's gonna be like I'm gonna be at a
You just gonna
disadvantage.
get Afro-eccentric.
I'm gonna be at a disadvantage. It's like you Bill Cosby me.
No, not that she ain't even know it.
He ain't even know it. She in the room putting it. She ain't even know it, girl. I'm about to go in here with this kiwi. That's him all the way up. Because once he do what he do to me, he ain't gonna never leave me. You believe that? I like it's certain things you could do to a. You ain't never did nothing real freaky with somebody and just didn't want them to leave you. You ever did something real freaky with somebody and didn't want to break up or leave them because you just don't ever want to do that with nobody else? But you didn't.
Or you be like, they ain't gonna do it like that person did it.
Hey,
Yeah, you
Right.
oh my
Can you
God.
say that again, please?
They won't do it like the other
She's
person
so
did
smart.
it. You be having reminiscing, biting your lip, and they be like, "What's wrong with you?"
Right.
Who is you thinking about?
You be driving down the street. About to hit a curve.
Right.
A lot of problems other dudes have, I don't really get, but I mean that's why it's a problem because the average person don't go through that. I mean, I don't have issues where I'm unsatisfied because I won't stop. I'm relentless with my
We got a new
satisfaction.
topic here.
I'm relentless with my satisfaction.
I think
Your
our
satisfaction
heat
is
was-
guaranteed on your money back. It's income tax time too. Shit.
you gotta put in the work.
It's the
Earn
season.
that.
It's income
It's the
tax
real season
too.
coming up.
You gotta make that work. You gotta
You
make
fuck
it
around and
happen.
get the whole Forbes magazine year-end expensive issue. I'm gonna give you so
It's like
much
a mental
business.
stimulation type of conversation.
I'm gonna give you so much business. You
So
gonna
he
think,
gonna have DJ Radio Uncut in a minute.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Y'all started this conversation. Y'all did. Y'all ladies did.
I'm over here
Talk about
looking for
meat on
TV man
meat.
body spray.
I ain't said nothing about no meat.
Meat on meat.
You want meat against your meat.
Want some meat?
Don't nobody want no bacon against their beef.
Want some porterhouses?
Right. I want a T-bone. Oh, I want a T-bone. The ruler.
I don't want no
It's crazy.
a big turkey.
You want a turkey?
Mm-hmm.
You want something to gobble gobble?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
That's the meat right there. Big meat.
With that long saggy red thing?
What do you say?
What is that saggy red thing that
That's
turkeys
the
got?
I don't know.
What's that called?
They got
Oh.
the gobble.
That's called the gobbler?
The gobbler.
I was gonna call it a gibbet. I don't know what this is.
It look like a old man scrotum.
Yeah,
Right.
it do though.
Everything fell to the earth.
Right.
No, my grandfather used to tell me, he said, son, one day your balls gonna drop. I said, mine ain't gonna go nowhere. Shit, I gotta be careful how I sit down these days. I ain't no young nigga. You can't be just plopping down no more. At the 35, you can't just plop down. You
You gotta watch out for shit.
You gotta maneuver.
right, and you just can't be sitting in any old type of chair. No. The last thing you want is numb balls.
Every
You
man
want
don't
that.
have that problem though because they all are not equipped with those.
Have you ever? Well, yeah, that's true. Have you ever laid on your arm and your arm went to sleep?
Yeah.
You don't want your scrotum asleep. That's not comfortable at all.
Well, it would just seem like it wouldn't feel like it's not there anymore. But that's uncomfortable, huh?
As the blood comes back,
Oh, it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
I mean, when your finger goes.
That's when you need that special one to
When your
give you
hand
that
goes to sleep,
massage, that uplift, that
Yeah,
upkeep.
it's gonna always feel it. It won't say it hurt. It's just uncomfortable as it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it goes away, and you know it goes away, so you deal with it.
Well, luckily I don't have a scrotum, so.
Luckily, you don't have that problem.
I'm actually ecstatic that you don't have a
We don't have that
scrotum.
problem.
I thank God every time
We
you
can
walk
sit
in
in
the
any
studio
chair we
that you
choose.
don't have a scrotum.
Yes, that's very
DJ
very
A,
difficult.
matter of fact, me and DJ A was just talking about that. We don't want a co-host with a scrotum.
No, we don't. We need a woman.
No
We need a
scrotum.
female
We
to
would
co-host.
prefer a scrotum-free co-host.
That's it. And the only one I know that's scrotum free
We
is
don't
are
want no
women.
Y'all
surprise
gonna need some
scrotum.
whipped cream in a minute.
What? We don't want no surprise scrotum co-host.
No.
Some flavor.
Come to find out, you had a scrotum all along, girl.
I'm actually
That would be messy. I don't want to be there.
Like Terrence, you did a good
no.
job.
Tyrone trying to long.
Long scrotum, somebody went. Somebody scrotum,
Oh, my
long
goodness.
scrotum
Hey, you
style.
know what happened to me recently? I just got to tell you. It's off the topic, but I'm hating about it because it made me so mad. I did an interview, and I kept, like, smelling. I'm like, what is that? And
See, I'm the dude that's going to say something.
it's not me. I'm like, every man I know, I'm clean. I'm too clean. I get that feedback. And the whole time, it was the mic smelling like halitosis or something. It was terrible. I was like, oh, Lord, I can't
Man,
do
that's
this
the one
interview
thing I could
'cause this
never
is giving me a
understand.
headache.
I
It
can't
was
understand
my
how a
booty
person,
smelled
I can't understand how a person could get up and not take some type of measures to clean their mouth.
That's eating them groceries. Them dudes be doing that. Come back.
Oh,
Booty
if them
breath.
groceries smell like that, oh, Jesus, they need to be shot.
I believe.
groceries.
I mean, I don't knock
All
nobody.
groceries.
I don't know. I don't
That's
knock nobody
aspiration.
for doing what they do to satisfy themselves. But make sure the groceries
Gotta
clean.
keep it clean though.
Gotta wash the
You gotta
vegetables.
Make
get-
sure,
if you
make
get
sure
the
your mouth
jacuzzi
clean
and
before you
bubbling
go
on
eat some
out,
groceries.
That too.
You gotta
For
take it to.
one-
You gotta take it to the
So you gotta be a
jacuzzi.
clean all around cycle.
First of all, she got to take a shower before she get in the jacuzzi. Don't get in the jacuzzi with a girl if she don't take
yeah,
a
that's
shower.
how you get the bacteria and that
That's how
nasty
you get
water.
the gray bubbles. You don't want the gray bubbles. Because, see, I put bubble bath in my jacuzzi so it bubble up real high and stupid. But if somebody get in the jacuzzi and they ain't quite hygienically present, like if they hygienically tardy or
Like a
absent,
cloudy day.
they hygienically tardy or absent, they will have gray bubbles. It's a fact. I've seen them before. Had to get out the jacuzzi.
I never even knew that.
Let the
Gray
water
bubbles.
out. It's like the ring around the tub. That's
Are you serious? That's nasty.
I never knew that.
Great
Gray
bubble.
bubbles around.
Oh my God!
sick.
And that's why I don't never get in the jacuzzi
So was
first.
you with a girl when that happened? Did you tell her like you gotta get in the shower? Like
No, I
Or you
I
didn't
was
embarrass
I
her?
was cool. I ain't gonna embarrass her. I wanted to get some. I wasn't about to say
but she was
nothing.
dirty though.
She was in the streets. She was acting.
So what you say like, all right, just let's get in the shower.
No, I said, ooh, I noticed it in my peripheral that the bubbles were discolored. And so I commenced to let the water out of the jacuzzi and said, man, I think this jacuzzi got, I even helped her out.
Oh.
I said, I think the filter might be dirty because these bubbles aren't supposed to be gray. Look, go take a shower and I'm about to let you stop. And we can
Oh, that was smooth.
I'm going to let her say
Okay,
face.
that's a good
You
say.
wanted that bad.
Right, that's what I was about to say. But you
wanted
Was it good after you
I
got
had
it?
to let her say face because I needed that face.
That's it.
Nah, I needed
In
that
the
face.
place. I needed mess up a good
buy
time.
these bubbles
I'm not
for
about to
nothing.
blow this. Do you know how much this room costs?
You about to mess up no good
It's
time.
too late in the evening for me to try to get somebody else over here. So she
That's what in the shower.
You gotta work with this.
got to get her ass in the shower. And
The
now,
show
that,
will go
and
on.
then sure enough, after she got out the jacuzzi,
It was
the
all
first-
good.
Between the first dip in the jacuzzi and the shower, she freshened up.
Clean as a whistle.
Wow.
Once she's in the jacuzzi, though, you got to do stuff that's subtle. And this is for you men out there who don't know how to get a woman to get clean.
Take
If
notes.
she don't get clean on her own, let me tell you.
If she don't get clean on her own, she need to be gone.
No, I'm saying she might not get thoroughly clean. Because like I tell you all the time.
At this point, she needs to be gone.
She
then.
may have. No, but you can talk her into it, though. You can walk her through getting in the jacuzzi and cleaning all them crevices.
Oh, I hate that word.
Crevices?
Yes, I
Come on,
cannot say
DJ Goldie.
You like both?
You know,
I always hated that word.
you're gonna lose. You guys are gonna lose your packages if you want to wait till it's clean. If it is not clean when it got there,
it gotta
just
be like,
to think
it
about
gotta
how
be
many
clean
other
when it
days
gets
it
there.
hadn't been clean.
I'm not just a clean freak. I'm not just clean. I'm a clean freak, especially with something I'm thinking about putting my mouth on. She gotta be
OCD
like,
about
right, I gotta see it.
That's true.
Turn the light on.
Well, I agree. I feel the same way.
I
But
got
what woman comes?
And for me, I have no problem with that. I think
Definitely.
if a woman wants to have relationships with me and don't inspect me, I'm gonna start questioning them.
Right.
I'm gonna start looking at them like, damn, you just popped that right now.
But see, like, I get where you coming from, but I kind of feel like if a woman knows she about to go out with a man or about to go somewhere, then it's things that you do. Like, you, all right, I'm about to get in the shower, I'm about to get it ready. Like, you already know what you're about to do.
Lifting up
So,
stuff and
Absolutely,
got the
but
mirror and all kinds of stuff.
Sometimes that don't happen.
you about to make it
Sometimes I'm talking
make it pretty.
First of all, I'm not talking about last week. I'm talking about something that happened when I was a teenager. Like when I was like, I had to be like 17.
Oh, you had no
Okay.
control and no sense. You was just
I was just
below.
I was just looking for a spot
Had that
to go.
crooked eye thinking for you.
I went and got me a room with it. I won't even bother with a hotel if it don't have a jacuzzi. It's not redundant. I can sleep at the house. So look, I get the room, and we get. I went and got her from the hood. She didn't even have she was chilling. I pulled up, sounds beating you up. Yeah, come on. She come downstairs. It wasn't about like she had time to get dressed. She probably been up there all day without taking a bath, anything. But I'm taking her to take a bath, so she already know if she get in the car with me, where we going is gonna be water and soap, because I'm not gonna touch her. I'm not. Look, the last thing you want is to taste something to make you tap your neck.
Not
That's a little sour,
it's a little tart, babe.
You don't want that tarty that. Oh.
Yeah,
And
babe.
the thing about a tart flavor is like you don't like it, but you do.
You do.
I don't know about that one.
But it's a
Some
certain
I don't know what the hell
the level of
You
tart.
don't, but you do.
No, see, you got to understand pheromones now. That's a whole nother science.
I mean, I know
I don't wanna talk
pheromones.
about.
I know
There's
that.
some secretions that a woman have that don't necessarily taste sweet, don't necessarily taste sour, but for some reason you like them.
It's the vagina taste or get something. Like
All my secretions.
You got zones.
I'm still getting calls back. I
You
just
got
can't take them.
Creases. How about
But
that?
listen, let me go back.
There's just no way. I don't know
Hold
what
on,
it
hold on.
is. Maybe the water that I'm drinking or something. I could brag on it. But, I mean, I understand what you're saying. But if you got problems, you gonna know you got the problems before a man do.
Right,
A
absolutely.
woman knows she has issues before the man even get
But
up
she
on
could have
her.
just been, as far as that goes, she could have just been running around the house all day bare feet. And her
I don't give
her
a
feet could be
dang.
dirty.
You're not getting in my bed with your dirty
No, I'm
feet.
saying,
You're not
you ever had
getting
dirty feet
near
before
me
in your
looking
life?
at a dirty feet.
Yeah, but
You're
I'm
not
trying
even
to
going
what
to
you
see
talking
boogie
about.
rocks
Dirty feet
in
don't
my
smell
nose.
like dirty cooch.
I ain't talking about the smell. I'm talking about the gray bubbles.
Oh,
Well, that's what I'm saying. When we get to the
The way
gray
I
bubbles,
just
you're going to be
snatched
like,
up,
I've
she
never
had- she
seen
put that
gray
on
bubbles.
flip-flops.
Hey,
I
man,
don't
you
know
all
what made
right?
the gray bubbles, but
Okay.
she ain't.
That's good.
For her
I
defense,
guess.
for her defense, she wasn't a nasty woman.
Okay.
Because I wasn't even to talk to her. She just happened to be not. She was.
So she could have just been wearing a little
It wasn't her
flip
day
flops
that day.
back and forth
She
to
just
the
was a little
stove.
tired.
a little bob flops together, got her feet a little dirty.
You
Ain't
know
no
her
telling-
flops with the flower
I
on
don't,
the top.
right, with the sunflower on the toe. I don't know, but I'm just saying, whatever happened, I got this technique.
So
I'm
you
trying
had
to
no
tell.
idea, no clue of what
I'm trying
you
to
had.
tell my dudes about this technique, man. This is what you do. You get in the jacuzzi, but you let her get in first because you got to see if the bubbles turn gray. Once you got it all clear on the gray bubbles, then you get in. Now, I don't suggest you get in naked, but everybody do their own. I'll usually wear some drawers or some shorts at first because I got to feel her. I got to feel this water out before I get all the way loose in here. Anyway,
You already loose when you step in there.
listen, so this is
What do they
this is
can't hide?
where it goes. This is how it goes. We get the bubbles going, and we got white bubbles now. But I'm a freak. I'm a clean freak. So listen, I'm gonna be like, ooh, these jets feel funny. Ooh, try it like this.
Oh, you want to make the water get up in there?
And look, she'll do like that, like, ooh, like that feel good, yeah. And before you know it, I done power washed her. I done blew all up that crack with them
That's
jets.
funny. That is smart. Though. That's funny. That's
That's
funny.
an old technique I used to use when I was young.
Not on the power wash.
I done power washed her.
The poop.
And blew her out on the low.
But you know it's clean now.
Now
It's
you got the
clean.
option of eating a cooked meal or going in the refrigerator to get some groceries. It's
Now
different
you done made
levels.
yourself options now.
It's different levels of groceries.
Right.
Different
Yes,
levels.
it is.
Some people like all natural food. You can go organic or you can get the regular stuff off the shelves.
Or get some dressing.
What do you
I don't want no
prefer?
or no cranberry sauce. Huh?
What?
No, I'm just
What you say?
talking about you can get some dressing or some cranberry sauce. I don't want that.
No.
I just like. I mean, I don't even. I ain't really no grocery getter type of dude.
Grocery getter.
No, not really. Have I ever accidentally came across a bag or two? Yes.
I think every dude has came across, like, you know, some dudes be drunk. They mean don't stand in the front, but, you know, you get drunk, you get into it. You might slide a little bit in the groceries.
Man, it depends on who it is. It depends on who it is and what they do to my mind. If you stimulate my mind, I'm going to stimulate your whole soul. You hear me?
All right.
I'm not going to stop until you out your body looking back at both of us like this fat motherfucker. Real talk. I mean, that's just, I'm not going to stop. And I'm not bragging or boasting. I mean, you don't hear nobody calling in like, go to you lying. You ain't gonna,
I think the best
there's a
love
few people
making
probably listening
is
like, that nigga ain't
when
lying.
a man, you know, has stimulated your mind for weeks on end. I mean, it may be a day, but it could be weeks on end, and then when you guys get in that scenario, and it's just like, oh my goodness, he don't even have to touch you, and everything on you is moist. It's just crazy, and you can't find too many men or too many relationships that you could
So you mean to tell me
get in
just-
that's like that.
Just from conversation, like a man that ain't got to be in your presence, but like you just hear the sound of his voice and it just make you feel a certain type of moist.
Yes, like
Yeah, it's a mind stimulation. If a man can
So
stimulate
if
your
I-
mind just off of words, then
your
you can only
whole
imagine
body
what he could
just
do.
be
Just
crazy that
physically.
person, but you
I'ma
also
do
at the
some
same
freaky stuff.
time you like, this is
I'ma
not
tell you,
the
look,
time, and I'm enjoying
I'ma
what's
tell you,
going
put your
on.
phone on
So let me
speakerphone.
get a little bit more of this, and when
Right.
you really do get it, it's like you have no control. Everything goes west, left, south. Just do it.
Right. A man can stimulate your mind without it even talking about sex. He could be just smart as hell or just
Right.
sensual, just talking about something that ain't even got to do with sex.
Can't stand this
I
girl
love the
hustle.
knowledge. If somebody kicking knowledge,
Come on.
it's just
Listen.
like, if I'm interested in them and they interested in me, that is so intriguing.
See, I'ma
It's
try
so
something. I'ma be
sexy.
like-
it's like you want to wrap them up in a bow and never let nobody touch your box, your gift. That's yours.
It's all
I'm gonna
night.
tell her like this. I'm gonna tell this is another move. I'm gonna teach y'all dudes, these young dudes. Y'all want to do something freaky? Go on Facebook Messenger and go FaceTime. Right? Tell her turn her speaker all the way up
Okay.
and put her phone in her drawers.
What, you gonna scream in it?
No, you just talk real deep, like, ooh,
Very white that shit, huh?
and then you do like this. And before you know it, she'll pull your little face out of there like, oh my God, nigga, you serious? Like, put me back.
No,
Put it back. Put me back. Oh my God. Say you my bitch.
You got A over there quiet.
Hey, over here,
he
red.
taking notes.
Oh, you writing it down? Oh, he texting it
No,
to
he
himself.
writing it
Tell her
down.
to pull her phone out.
Don't have a flip phone.
Oh, shit.
That's contoured.
Well, I would say
Butterfly.
definitely I would need one of the waterproof phones.
I was just about to say,
You
gotta
cannot
make
do
sure the
that
phone clean, too.
without it.
Put it in a sandwich bag. Saran wrap that boy. Wrap it in clear tape. Do whatever you got to do, but put it back.
That's crazy.
Man, we gotta get out of here. We
went to the ultimate high.
We get in trouble. We gotta get out of here, man. This OGDJ Radio. We're broadcasting on NoStaticRadio.com. The voice of the revolution, the voice of the streets. Don't forget, we got a cabaret coming up February 12th, Friday, February 12th, at the United Steelworkers Union Hall. It's going down like prostitute panties. We're going to have fun. It's going to be, I love the 90s. We're going to play some 80s, 90s, and 2000s music all night long, and we just going to have a ball. T. the Ruler going to be there. She going to be dancing. Not that type of dancing, but dancing and having a ball herself, because we're going to just have fun, man. I'm getting real positive feedback and a whole lot of responses. And don't even worry. I'm going to make a special announcement right quick before we go off the air. I'm in the process of forming a rap battle league, and it's going to go down. And we're going to take on anybody for that spread. You feel me? And not only that, I'm also, this April coming soon, King of the Clubs DJ battle. It's going down. I already done put it in motion. I done put it out in the universe, so let's see it happen. I want to have a good time. I want to see nobody getting hurt. Everything going to be safe, clean, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. So before we get out of here, I got a couple things. You got anything you want to say?
Not really. It's been nice. And that's about it for
DJ,
me.
you got anything you want to say?
More love, less hate.
Happy New Year.
More love, less hate.
More love, less hate.
Yeah.
More real, less fake.
There you go. That's my message.
You know what I'm always say, man. Y'all be safe and remember, don't hurt nobody. We out of here. This is OGDJ Radio. We broadcast on NoStaticRadio.com. 216-939-5087 was the number to call. We're going to see y'all again next week.
Next
Each
Friday.
and every Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. We did a little overtime because we had a little technical difficulty in the beginning of the show, but we got it together, and we doing what we do, and what we do is what we love. So you already know, official OGDJs, I'm out.
Bye-bye.
On the way out the door, we got to play your shit, though, T. the Ruler.
What's that? I got a lot of them.
I told you I had it. You didn't think I had it? Look.
Yeah.
We gonna play it.
Yeah, it's
and I
playing
say
out.
it. Oh,
Love y'all. Peace and love.
Bye-bye.